Of Queensland, isn't it? When the tide goes out a lot further, and it comes in a lot further.
Well, it does. I suppose the one thing I'd say about this is 18 months till the next election. Campbell Newman's come in with this huge expectation behind him. And what are the realities of it? He's arguing he's going to get the economy going again, which seems a bit... I mean, the rhetoric, when you actually look at what he's been saying, sort of has a bit of a flavour of the United States economy rather than the Australian economy. But, Queensland's been hit hard by tourism declining. That's partly or largely a result of the high Australian dollar. That's not going to get better just because Campbell Newman's come in. The Queensland budget is in bad shape. He's going to find he's under intense pressures there as well. He's made very targeted promises, but they've still got a bit of a cost. So in some ways, Labor has to hope that there's a bit of disillusion there, and that the policies they've got in place, they can sort of muster things like saying, well, patchwork economy, we've got issues here, we've got policies here to deal with it, and hopefully pick up on some disillusion with Campbell Newman.
I think that's true, and I think one of the things that you could say about the federal election in 2004, for example, was that when John Howard won control of the Senate, it gave him more power than it turned out was good for him, as we saw with some of the excesses in work choices, which they've now all desperately run away from and never want to talk about again. This is a similar situation because there is no upper house. I mean, this is just a devastating result, an enormous amount of power, and it's going to be interesting to see how Campbell Newman, inexperienced in state politics actually, never been in the state parliament, handles that, how he sets up his cabinet, how he goes about defining priorities, and I suppose who are some of these people?
Whether he gives the Labor Party status, it hasn't earned it. It's there for the grace of Campbell Newman.